Alright, this is Duke Potato Nuke, and we are back with some more Asteria. And after digging around in that one area from the last video, where we left off, I found essentially a good amount of copper, and I now have like a copper suit, in addition to having the copper blaster. Still have a steel power core. I'd like one more copper piece of equipment before I start any search for the second dungeon. I'm down here exploring in another direction, and I hear that wretched sound of my old enemy. Somewhere down here there is a bee. A wretched, filthy, stinking bee. Now, if you watch the earlier videos, you know, in the very early stages of the game, the game was overpopulated by bees, and I kind of made light of it, and I still do. I freely admit it. I like to say that bees are my most wretched, most hated, most miserable type of enemy. Flying enemies in general can be kind of annoying, to be perfectly honest. Because they can get a lot of hits on you just by buzzing around you, and they can knock your health down in no time at all. But they don't spawn in huge numbers like they did before. Now, I still do think that since game mechanics are starting to get pretty solid in this game, that the next step is to kind of spice the game up a bit more. Like, you know, the caverns, not have just small random caverns, but have different cavern types, you know, like long caverns, caverns that go up and down, and maybe some that are open. And like, take this water back here, for example. So far, the only water I've encountered has been kind of like this, in these, you know, like sealed up around with dirt around it. Well, how about a nice big cavern with a lake in it? You know what I mean? Just, I don't know if the devs see this, but I just would like to encourage them to use their imagination, use different cavern formations. Make things interesting, you know? Very interesting. Well, if this is... that's limestone, so what is this darker colored thing? That's limestone too, but it's darker colored. That's interesting. Down here we have some more sulfur. We are getting into that layer where it's... ooh. I hear something mechanical clunking around. But we are getting to that layer where we're finding undiggable stuff. Oops. Oops. Trying to dig him. But I do need some more copper, because I used all the copper that I had to make the stuff that I have now. Ooh, I see some more. Oh, look what we have found. We have found some more copper. As well as finding some more topaz, I believe. No, that looks like that might be sulfur. That's aluminum, yeah, sulfur. Let's see here. Oops. Just dig out wide. There's something over there too, but that looks like that's probably just... Okay, there's some more glowy stuff. Let's go in that direction and see what's over there, shall we? Now that does look like topaz, I believe. I am hearing more of that clunky stuff. That's something squishy sounding. Now from the last time I played the game, that clunky sound, there's some more water with some kind of a light source in there. It's probably just another one of those jellyfish. Looks like we've got a fairly detailed, but yeah, see, once again it's just sealed by a solid mass. Let's see about having a little bit of fun. There we go. Let's kind of dig a way out over here. I see some more stuff over there. And here's some more delicious coal. Quite a bit of coal here. Ooh, what was that? Sounded like some kind of multi-dimensional squishy thingy. Yeah. And that looks like more topaz. It is. So, let's see here. Topaz. There's more of that limestone we've been digging up. Alright, we've got a fair amount of copper ore. Let's go ahead and just see if we can't find another strike of it, I guess. Looks like we have found a cave. More of the, and it looks like we've even found a bit more copper. Bit more copper. And some more of this sodium. And iron. And a cave full of nasty stuff. That is gravel. Nice sandy mechanic that it has. Look at all those space pirates. Calling them space pirates because I don't remember quite what they're officially called. When I first started playing this game, they didn't have a graphic. They had just a placeholder graphic, which was like a square with a name tag, and their name tag was something like Ground Trooper or something like that, I think. I do not recall. That has been a while. I've slept since then, as I say. And more coal. It looks like we're not going to be hurting for coal. Yeah. It's a pretty good amount of copper ore. I don't want to leave without getting this coal, though. I've actually come down pretty deep this time. That is a lot of coal. Take that. And there's one that's stuck in the rock. Let's give him a charged blast up his butt. If we can. Get away from me. I already killed you. Hi there. There. So if he respawns, well, he'll still have the same trouble as he did before. Okay. There's more of that clunky sounds, and it sounds a lot closer this time. I should head up and use what copper I have. I am curious. I think this version of the game actually does have a lot better cave formations, maybe. I don't know if they've worked on it or not. And we've got some more topaz over there. I have a lot of topaz, though. I have plenty of iron ore, that's for sure. Oh yes, and some of the sand that I had, I was able to make some glass. I think that's enough for a helmet.